my goal is that I will have done the work on the trip. I want to do the work on the trip so I come back, I leveled up, y'all. I leveled up in life. I'm just better when I come back. I'm better emotionally, I'm better physically, I'm better spiritually, I'm better relationally. I'm just better after I come back. I'm a better human. I'm a better human after I come back from Mexico.
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop.
Alright, y'all. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Excited to be back for another vlog, y'all. I'm gonna try to get on these vlogs a little bit more. We've been a little out. We've been a little rusty on these vlogs over the last month or so. And I love just doing these vlogs, communicating with you. And so, Hattie's, y'all. Hattie's. It's, haven't been to Hattie's. It's in Corinth, in Prairie Village. Haven't been there in a long, long time. It was good to get back there. I just love that feel of the really just small coffee shops. A really kind of like just hometown feel, right? Just hometown feel. Hattie's, great little small coffee shop, just a little quaint little place to go. Do some paperwork, drink some coffee, ease into the morning, y'all. Ease into the morning. This week's a big week. We got clients all week, lots and lots of clients. But on Friday, be in Mexico for a week. On spring break. And you guys know I like to go to Mexico, and I just love just to sit at the pool and at the beach and do absolutely nothing, y'all. Absolutely nothing. There's a time and a place for all kinds of vacations. I do like having fun-filled vacations of excursions and all that. But when I go to Mexico, when I go by myself, I go just to recharge and refresh. And so for me, that's all about just sitting and relaxing and just working through thoughts and feelings. I just sit there and just kind of do my own CBT work. Does that sound like a fun vacation to you? Of course, I enjoy the sun, and I enjoy myself. It's just maybe a little different vacation than sometimes people think of when you go to Mexico. Did that 3 times last year, and it really helped me. Self-care, y'all. Self-care. All right, enough about that. We'll talk more about it as the week goes on. But today we're just out seeing clients.
Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road.
All right, y'all, let's talk about something. This is something I've been on for a long time. This topic, the Midwest Anxiety OGs have heard me talk about this before. This idea that everyone struggles. I believe we all struggle. Everyone struggles with something. Some of us struggle more than others. Okay, let's admit that. But everyone struggles with something. We all struggle with something. And I think we do a poor job in the mental health community and then just in our culture talking about struggles. I think what we do is we put people in diagnostic categories. So, okay, anxiety, depression, bipolar, those things, right? But I think we don't do a good job of basically talking about the everyday struggles. Struggling to get out of the bed in the morning, struggling with a coworker. Maybe you have some relationship relationship struggles. Maybe you have some financial struggles. Maybe there's, you know, you've got some struggles at home, like with repairs and things. Right now I'm struggling just with this weather, right? This cold, gray, damp weather. I struggle with that a whole lot, right? So I think we do a really poor job of talking about the everyday struggles that we go through. And I think those everyday struggles, when they compound on each other, when you have one after another, after another, after another, you know, it can become a big struggle, right? It can be a big struggle, and it can really weigh on us. And so my goal, my professional goal, really to the end of my career and then beyond, I mean, if you were to say, okay, Randy, what's one of the top 3 things that you want to be known for in your career? One of them is this topic of talking about everyone's struggles. I really believe it's important. It's really important that we as a culture jump on this idea that we all struggle. We all struggle. So many of us are walking around with masks on, literally, but also figuratively, right? We're walking around with masks and we're just struggling so much under those masks. I see that every day when I go into homes. People close their curtains and they're just struggling. And then we go out and we're smiling. How's things? Fine, and you're just smiling. And behind that, BS, y'all. We're not fine. So we got to talk more. We got to open up this idea that everyone struggles. We got to open up this idea. We got to start talking about it more, that everyone struggles, because that's the silent killer, y'all. It's the silent killer. It's the people that we don't believe that are struggling where we go, I had no idea that they were struggling. All right. And for me, guys, I'm pretty transparent. I do struggle. I know it's weird to think about it. A therapist who talks to people every day about struggling and how to work through the struggles. Guys, let me tell you, it's not about if you struggle, because we all are going to struggle. We all are going to struggle. It's a part of just being human, right? It's not if you struggle, it's when you struggle. That's the important part, is when you struggle, do you know how to work through that struggle? Do you know how to work through that struggle? So what I would like to talk about is, let's talk about that we all struggle, and then let's talk about ways that we work through our struggles. That's the key part here. That's the key part, is let's talk about how we work through our struggles, because there's many different ways that we can talk about working through our struggles.
Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run.
So here's the thing, y'all, about happiness and struggles. Like, here's the thing. Like, on paper this week, I should be really excited. Why? Because Mexico on Friday, y'all. I'm going to Mexico on Friday. The beach, the sun, everything else. Yet I'm still feeling anxious. I'm feeling anxious inside. I've got some things going on in my head. I'm just struggling. You know, it's just a part of life. I'm just struggling. So the point is just because I'm going to the beach, just because there are good things going on in my life, doesn't mean that I'm going to feel good inside, right? The way that I feel good inside is to be able to work through those struggles, and then hopefully if I work through the struggles, then I'm able to enjoy the beach. Then I'm able to enjoy the things that I've got going on in my life that are lots of fun. So here's the thing that people get wrong, is a lot of times what they'll do is they'll say, okay, I'm going to go to the beach. And so that will make me happy because I want to go to the beach and that's going to be fun and everything else. And so people get excited about that. They get excited about the external, right? They get excited about the external and they don't do the work on the inside. They don't do the work on the inside. So that external thing makes them happy. But then the struggle is when that external thing is done, they're left with still feeling, you know, the struggles. They're left feeling the way that they did before, that external thing because they haven't done the internal work. So be careful as you're thinking about going to the beach, or buying something, or doing things. Be careful. Don't put all your happiness into that bucket. Don't put your happiness into that bucket, because if you do put your happiness into that bucket, when it's done, you're going to go back to feeling awful. You got to put the work into yourself. Put the work into yourself, and as you're able to put the work into yourself, and you're able to feel better, you're able to let go of those struggles, you're able to work through those struggles, then you'll be able to enjoy those external things. You'll be able to enjoy those external things like the beach or concerts or whatever else it would be, and then you would have sustained happiness even after those external things are done. Got it? Don't put your happiness into the outside. Put the work on to the inside, guys. I know it's hard. It's a lot easier to say, oh, I'm going to the beach this week, y'all. I'm going to the beach this week. I'm so excited. No, go the other way first. Put the work into yourself, work through the struggles, and then get excited about the beach. Then get excited. All right, y'all? Right, when you're struggling, what it's going to take, it's going to take courage. It's going to take courage for you to raise up your hand, for you to call a friend, for you to call a family member, for you to call to someone that you trust and say, hey, I'm struggling here and I need to talk with someone. And the goal would be is to let out that negativity. Just let out that negativity and let them know what you're struggling with. As you're letting out that negativity, you're going to just feel better because you're letting that negativity out. And once you let that negativity out, it's just going to feel better because you let it out. But also you're going to receive that love and that support and that kindness from the person that you're talking to. And so you're going to feel good. You're going to feel better. But it takes courage. It takes courage for you to reach out.